Eric Darling here with Darling Data. And in today's video, we're going to talk about query rewrites for inline functions. And I know this is kind of a hard one to title because it doesn't have a very apparent title. We've spent a few videos talking about rewriting scalar UDFs to make them inline functions and some of the weird stuff you have to do to get that working sometimes. But this one, the function rewrite is actually very straightforward. What happens though is when you start using the inline version of the function in the query the way it was written before, you start getting weird errors. And we need to avoid those errors because no one likes errors. You would think this sort of thing would be easy, but it's a database. So nothing is easy. That's why I have the problems that I do in life. Anyway. If you like this channel, you can join the nearly 25 other people who support this channel by signing up for a membership. If assuming you're okay with parting with like $4 a month. If you're not okay with parting with like $4 a month, you can like and comment on the videos, and you can even join the over 5,000 other data darlings out there in the known universe and subscribe to the channel so you get notifications whenever I publish a video. It's a great trade. It's an awesome trade-off. You get a ding and a video, and I get to sweat under hot lights. Everything's coming up you. If you need help with your SQL Server, I am the best SQL Server consultant in the world. A lot of my clients have worked with other SQL Server consultants, thrown their hands up after not getting results, and come to me and gotten results. It's wonderful being able to do that. It's also very fun seeing the login names from other consulting companies in the world still on those SQL servers. Hi out there. If you would like some very high quality, very low cost SQL Server training, you can get all mine for about $150 a month, not a month, for life. It's not a month. I don't know why I said that. I think what I was going to do is tell you I don't have a subscription where I charge you a month by month or year. It's for life. You can get it all. You can either go there and use that code, or you can just click on the link in the video description if you're feeling particularly lazy. And you'll end up at the site with the coupon code applied. It's magical. Since this will be airing after Past Data Summit, I have no upcoming events. If you have an upcoming event, let me know about it. Maybe I'll come to your up event. I don't know. We'll find out. Anyway, with that out of the way, let's finally do this. And let's say that we have a scalar UDF. It looks something like this, right? And it's really not a big deal. Everything's fine there. Right? Everything is scalar UDF-y. Everything in there works. And when we run the query, we get a particularly UDF-y plan. Right? It's a query that has all of the hallmarks of scalar UDF problems in it. All right, this will run for a couple more seconds. And if we look at the execution plan, we'll see that we have a compute scalar that sucks up the majority of the execution time in this query, right? Almost 11.5 seconds of time. Well, I guess minus a little bit from over here. So I guess about 10.5 seconds of time. And then if we get the properties of this, we will have this fun warning over here. We will have this I'm sorry that the properties window showed up like that. That is unintentional. We will have this non-parallel plan reason yelling about our scalar UDF. Now, I know what you're thinking out there. SQL Server 2019, UDF inlining. I know. The thing is, not a lot of people are in compat level 150. And even if you're in compat level 150, there are still a lot of scalar UDFs in the world that cannot be inlined automatically by that feature. So there's still a lot of UDFs out there to rewrite. Trust me, I know. I rewrite a lot of them. That's another reason why I have many of the problems that I do. So this is a fairly straightforward function to rewrite to be an inline table valued function, right? This is just fine. You just do the same thing with returning a table rather than like returning the value like you do up here, right? So whatever, not a big deal. The problem is, if you try to stick that in the select list, the way that you do, or rather the way that we did with the scalar UDF, we get this error. And it's a very obtuse error. Aggregates on the right side of an apply cannot reference columns on the left side. Well, I don't see any applies in here. We can't even get an estimated plan to see if there's an applied pattern somewhere in there. It's just, where we have a subquery, and that's, I don't know. Like you couldn't write it as cross apply because then it would definitely be an apply, or even outer apply would still be an apply. Apply is the key word there. So there are two ways that you can fix this, rewriting the query, and they're both stupid. You shouldn't have to do this. This is asinine, asinine to the very core, to the back teeth, as some might say. So you can either use a common table expression, and you can do the aggregates here, and then pass the aggregates to the function here. And guess what? This'll work just fine. We get a much faster parallel execution plan. So this is okay. And if you're like me and you just like to use derived tables because you don't want to use common table expressions because you don't want anyone to get the impression that common table expressions are really any better than derived tables, you can do that too. And you can get the same fast parallel execution plan. Ain't life grand? So if you're rewriting scalar UDFs and you run into that error where SQL Server is like, oh no, apply, right side, aggregates, blah. All you have to do is rewrite your query a little bit to do the aggregates from something in something and then select from that something. And those aggregates magically work in your inline table valued function. Who would have thunk it? Crazy out there. Anyway, I'm gonna just go cry now. I wish I was good at something other than databases. Maybe I'll get discovered on here for something else. I don't know. If anyone needs a young, handsome talk show host, I'd be happy to talk to Hollywood celebrities for almost any amount of money, because probably end up liking me a lot and bringing me into their inner circle, most trustworthy friends, and could go to cool parties in the hills. They could buy to all these pains, these sufferings. Anyway, thank you for watching.